Welcome back to The Fleet, where I do daily anime and manga related content, mainly focusing on One Piece. And on today's video, we're going to be continuing with my series of the most underwhelming characters in One Piece. Characters who we've expected so much more from, but just haven't quite given us those moments. And headlining episode 2 is none other than the Soge King, God Usopp himself. Now, Usopp, as we all know, is one of the day one crew members of the Straw Hats. Like, he literally was one of the day ones, Usopp. So, with that being said, you thought that Usopp, we all knew that he was this cowardly guy, but for some reason, he always would come up clutch in every arc. When they were in Thriller Bark, who was it that saved the day? Usopp, by defeating Perona. Perona was demolishing the entire crew with her ghost fruit, demolishing them. But who won and who clutched up? God Usopp himself. Even when they went to Enies Lobby and he turned into the Soge King, it was Usopp who shot the shot that was heard around the world. Usopp was the one that shot the shot to declare war on the world government. But since these great moments, it seems that after Wano, Usopp just hasn't had a major improvement. Even after the time skip, he got a little bit buffer, everything. I thought that Usopp after the time skip was gonna just be basically like how all the other characters were. After the time skip, everybody got stronger. Now, don't get me wrong, Usopp definitely got stronger, and even when they were fighting Doflamingo, Usopp had an observation haki awakening, yet we rarely see him put this observation haki in motion. And we know who his father is, Yasopp, one of the most legendary pirates, a part of one of the most legendary crews, the Red Hair Pirate. And so it's like, Usopp, you come from a legendary lineage, and yet consistently, but especially after Wano, have not showed us anything major. And Wano, you didn't even get a good opponent, bro. You fought Page 1 in Uchi. And even in that fight, no major advancements, no major improvements. And we all know that Usopp is the second best on the crew in terms of technology because he develops all his own weapons, all his own ammo, everything. He even is the one that created Nami's climb attack. So he's more than capable of improving and just getting stronger with the crew, yet it seemed like it just hasn't happened. Maybe Elbaf is truly his arc because he did have that relationship with Dorian Bragi, but it's to the point now where it's just so like, why hasn't it came sooner? Especially after the time skip, everybody got major improvements. Especially in Wano, the whole crew all had a solo standout victory pretty much. Frankie defeated Sasaki, Sanji defeated Queen, Zoro defeated King, Luffy defeated Kaido, Brook and Robin both had amazing moments. And it's like, Usopp, even Nami got a power up. She got Zeus permanently, and Zeus is a beast. He's literally like a heat-seeking missile, but that's sentient, and he's a direct part of Big Mom's soul. So she basically has an Emperor's former, she does. She has an Emperor's former personal weapon now in her arsenal. Yet, what does Usopp have? A slingshot, bro. Like, it's about, I would say it's time in the story that Usopp should definitely put that slingshot down and follow in the family's footsteps and pick up a rifle. Like, come on, Usopp. Your dad is crazy, like probably the best shooter in the whole series. This man has pretty much future sight at all times. Yet Usopp, we haven't seen anything. You were the undisputed GOAT of the Doflamingo arc when you defeated Sugar. You were God Usopp, and now I'm not sure what to think, because what can Usopp even get? I mean, I know Oda said that Usopp is the one that's most normal in the crew. He's not a monster like the others, but still, he's a part of the Straw Hats, and he's one of the founding members. So it's only right that Usopp should at least live up to some of the hype of the crew. It's like, it's crazy because we've constantly been wanting to see, not constantly, but especially in Wano. It was in the forefront in Wano. We really wanted to see Usopp, showcase and finally have a arc where Usopp improves, where he really becomes better, where he overcomes that cowardly nature. Yet that hasn't happened, and I'm predicting that maybe it'll happen in Elbaf. So we'll probably have to revisit this topic to see if Usopp is still one of the most underwhelming characters. But right now for me, Usopp has just been a disappointment because he did not even get a solo battle in Wano, bro. And pretty much everybody came out of Wano like majorly improved, yet Usopp did not. And we don't don't see enough with his haki because, bro, his haki should be crazy. He should have future sight. His observation haki should be next level. He's a sniper. Yet, it hasn't happened. And I want to start a petition that we need to get Usopp to put this slingshot down, bro. Because this slingshot is trash. Like, come on, bro. Your pops is a legend. And you are on the verge. And I know you guys remember when Usopp had this thing about his character where all the lies he told eventually came true. As he would tell lies later in the story, they would come true. So let's just hope that that remains and that is the case. And hopefully in this next arc, we really see God Usopp, the Sogeking, come back in full form and prove, because he can't be this guy when he meets his father. His father is just gonna look at him like, son, come on. So he has to improve majorly. And because he just has made this list as one of the most underwhelming characters in One Piece. That's all we got for today, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know who you would like to see next in this series of the most underwhelming characters in One Piece. That's all we got for today, guys. Fleet out.